Hey guys, my name is Chris Martin. I'm here with the Real Albuquerque, coming to you today with our message about what luck is. And if you follow me on any of these social space, Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, we talked to, or pardon me, I posted something about luck and what actually luck really is. And it's so interesting. People will say, "Hey man, I hope I'm going to get lucky," or I'm really riding this thing out luck wise in the sense that, yeah, with just a little luck, I can make this happen, or I'm going to play the lottery and I'm just hoping to get lucky, or I'm trying to get lucky with a person or a business or something. I'm just hoping on this thing called luck. And stars kind of start to align the more you work and the more you believe in yourself. And when these stars start to align, things start to magically come together in a way that you can't explain it, right? These things magically happen. You submit your business application, or you submit your, you take a bold move on yourself, a chance of, like last week we talked about how to get you need to get new problems. So when you get new problems, something magically happens once you create that problem. A solution to that problem may come instantly, or within a few days, or, things start to magically happen when you put yourself out there. And stars start to align in ways that you can't explain. And this patience and hard work put together, you working hard, that's the work hard part of it. The patience is you believing in yourself and having faith and letting things take the natural amount of time, that they need. Sometimes, in this world where we have instant gratification of, smile at Amazon, you order something, I can have it here tomorrow for $3 or $4 or whatever it is. Going to get food instantly. I need to have everything now. But in this world, instant gratification isn't how you need to roll. You need to be rolling with patience. You need to have patience and let stuff happen and keep working so hard that it all comes together. And that's what luck is. Luck is all that. Luck is just you working so hard at something, letting it take the time it needs to cook. A great example that I've heard from another mentor podcast guy is Andy Frisell, and he calls work or success basically a cake in the oven. And I think we talk about this on episode 1 with Chris Saylor when we go up to the crest of the mountain in his E60M5. But what it really takes when you make a cake is you put all the ingredients together, right? You have the business, you have the person you like, you have whatever goals you're trying to attain, you have the house you're trying to buy, whatever it is, right? You have that. That's all ingredients. You put the money in, you put the time in, you put the work in, you put the struggle, you put the hustle in, and now you have your success cake. But it's all powder and maybe there's some eggs in it or something like that, right? And you stir it all up and then you put it in the oven. Now the oven's going to tell you, hey man, you got to put this in the oven for 375 for 45 minutes. That's how long this cake is going to take for it to be delicious. It's not going to be undercooked. It's not going to be overcooked. It's the, I wish Q would be over here to explain all this cake stuff. I don't know the cake terminology, but I don't know, the cake material, would be all moist and soft and whatever it is. You know the perfect cake. I know the perfect cake. I'm not a baker, so I don't know the terms here, so ignore that. But, it's going to take 45 minutes for this cake to bake. Translate that into your success, your business, your hobby, whatever you're trying to accomplish, your goals or your dreams. Translate that into it. Now, if I take this cake out early, let's say, dude, I only throw it in there for 20 minutes, right? It's not going to be good. It's going to be it's still going to be a liquid, If I let it stay in there too long, it's going to be burnt. It's not going to taste good either. But if I let it just go the natural time of that 45 minutes, man, I'm going to have a perfect cake. Then I can throw the icing on it. Happy birthday, Sean Fry, which is its birthday today. Sean, if you're listening or watching, happy birthday, of course. Or, happy anniversary, or whatever you want your cake to say. Happy new house, happy new business, whatever your cake is saying. You have to give it that time. And not too many people are willing to give the necessary time into things. They want the instant gratification. I want this now. I want it done now, baby. Let's get it done. Let's roll. But then there's another thing here to think about too. In different altitudes, like here in the Southwest, New Mexico, we have we're at a higher altitude, above 5,000 feet. Colorado's probably the same way. But it's going to take longer to bake this cake. So there's other factors. Someone else's cake could take 45 minutes if they're in the Midwest or in New York City or LA. My cake, since I'm in New Mexico, is going to take me an hour. And this could be a great example of how business moves faster in other places versus here. I mean, that's probably a great microcosm there, macrocosm example. Chloe's being all sassy, so say hello to Chloe. Business, though, or whatever in life is going to take some time, man. And that 45 minutes is just an example of a cake. In your business, that could be 5 years. In your exercise journey, that could be a decade. And trying to find the right, person to date or whatever, that could be, I don't know, decades, years, who knows, eons. I don't know, light years. Well, light years is not a measure of time, but more of distance. But I always consider it time because it's light years, right? It's friggin' light years, man. Why would they say it's light years and have it be distance? So that's like saying light miles, dude, and that's time. That doesn't make any sense, but my little short rant about light years. So time is going to be different. But if you grind it out every day and you put the work into it every day and you believe in yourself and you keep taking actions and moving forward instead of backwards, I guess this is forward, that's back, right? Keep moving forward towards your goals. Over time, as your cake bakes, man, as it simmers, as it does all the fluffiness, it's going to take some time, man. Or women, or dudes, or duderinos, or cats, or whatever race, animal, tree, I don't know, whoever's watching this. But it's going to take some time, and people aren't willing to put that time in. But when you put that time in, and that belief, and you become an overnight success, or something starts to magically happen, nobody sees all the grinding out that it took, Nobody sees all the time that you put into it, all the love, how many times that you went to bed at 11:30 and woke up at 6 the next day, or how many times you struggled through the problem and had to do a project 4 or 5 times before you got it perfectly. No one sees that struggle. They just see the exterior stuff. They only see, oh, dude, this guy's successful now, right? And they call that, oh, dude, you're so lucky, dude. You're so lucky, man. Well, luck is, there's no luck. Luck is created through hard work, patience, and keeping on keeping on, if you're Joe Dirte fans. All right? He always says, keep on keeping on. If you're Joe Dirte fans, that's what luck is. So, guys, today this is just a short message. I don't know how long this is. I guess I could look. 7-8 minutes. This is a more bite-sized message. I'm not coming to you guys live today. I got to be running around. I got to go to the Kinko's. I got to go to FedEx. I got to get some stuff moving today. Today's a moving day with materials and paperwork and faxing stuff. And so I got to get moving. I can't hang out with you guys later tonight at 7. Well, I mean, I may be able to. I may double down and do another message if I'm here at the house. Because I like to come to you guys live. This is basically live. I take a topic and we talk about it. But, you hear this so many times in life. Hey, man, that guy's lucky. Or, dude, he got so lucky. And it's, once I hear luck, I just think of, man, that guy must have been working so hard. Your friends who become sports athletes are like, oh, dude, that guy got so lucky. Now he's playing NBA, or now he's in NFL, or our good friend who's playing baseball. He must have gotten so lucky to be on the Dodgers farm team, and play for the Isotopes. No, he's not lucky, man. He spent from year 5 or 6 playing T-ball to slow pitch, to fast pitch, to high school, to college, right? That's how he got into double A's. That's how he's going to get into the MLB, He didn't just show up one day in high school and say, hey, dude, I think I want to play baseball. I'm Dominican. That should be good enough. That's my resume. Right? That didn't happen. He put all the time in, put all the work, went to the gym, practiced, did all that stuff, and now he's lucky. So, guys, luck doesn't happen overnight. There's no overnight success. Luck just doesn't happen like that. Luck is you patiently working and moving yourself each day forward. Micro steps, think micro battles, think micro inches. Right? Hawaii was built over time. Now it's a famous island. You know, when Hawaii was 10 years old, dude, no one knew it. It's like, it wasn't even probably out of the water yet. Right now that Hawaii's a million years old, you know, it's all famous and everybody likes to go there and has mega ocean waves, you know, big breaks, you know, it has all these here, the hold fast waves. But when Hawaii was like 10 years old, dude, no one even knew about it. You know, it wasn't even out of the ocean. It took millions of years for that to happen. A little volcanic movement, right? Little magmas coming out of the ground and little volcanoes, right? Same example from another one I posted this week was, you know, snow. Snow's a great example. You see snow coming down, little flakes. I mean, the tiniest flakes. And if you put that flake on a microscope, it's actually pretty cool. Very tiny. But when they say, oh yeah, we got 10 feet, no one stops to think about, dude, that's like 10 billion or 10 trillion or 10 gazillion or I don't even know what's past that. Little snowflakes that make up all that. Right? You see it coming down as time, and you're like, oh, okay, it's snowing, that's cool, nothing's happening. And then you go out there another hour, and it's like, oh, shit, we have half an inch on the ground. And then you go back for 2 hours, oh, shit, we have like 4 inches on the ground. But if you stopped and stared at it, you'd be like, nothing's happening, dude. We're not going to have 10 feet or whatever. Nothing's even happening. It's just snowing. Or, you know, another great example is water boiling. It's like, you know, nothing's happening, dude. And after like 5 or 10 minutes here in Albuquerque, you know, you start to get those little bubbles and now you got some water going. But it all takes time, you know? And all these time of you working and compounding and moving micro battles forward is going to equal and equate to somebody calling you lucky in the future. So if you want to get lucky, guys, keep working every day to move yourself forward. And some days that's just going to be a little inch or a millimeter or a centimeter. And then some days, though, you're going to get a mile, a foot, a yard, a light year, right? That's distance. So you're going to have your good days and you're going to have your amazing days and you're going to have those, you know, amazing days that you put on the calendars like, dude, that was epic. But remember, those small days matter, man, when you're trying to move yourself forward. 1 inch every day is going to be 365 inches. You do that for 10 years. That's 3,000 inches. I don't know how much that is in feet. Let me do a simple conversion. Let's see. I got to find the keyboard. 3650 divided by 12 for feet. That's 300 feet. Right? That 300 feet could be the difference between you being ultra successful and just being a small mom and pop, or being ultra successful, or a small mom and pop and not even starting, you know? If you're too scared to start, just take an inch, man. Take a centimeter. Buy that web domain name, right? Go out there and get the business permit, right? Go fight the battles of zoning issues, right? Get those problems, man. Go set up your bank account for the company, right? Go do something that's going to move you forward. Set up the website. Move yourself forward, and over time, that's going to compound, and people are going to say, hey, man, dude, you got so lucky doing that. I wish I knew how to do signs, or I wish I knew how to do X, or, you know, I wish I knew how to do videos. Dude, you got so lucky, man. Well, hey, luck had nothing to do with it. What you didn't see is the grind every day, grinding it out all day, every day. And like I said, grinding it out doesn't have to be you physically putting hours into your business. It could be you going to the gym, getting better. It could be you reading a book or obtaining knowledge, listening to podcasts like this that are going to help inspire you and help move you forward. There are plenty of podcasts out there. This is one of them. They're going to help you move you forward and motivate you. That's called work too, because you're expanding your mind and hearing what other people are doing and how they're growing, right? So work comes in many different forms, but at the end of the day, like I talked about last week, actually this is in a future episode, fast forward to next week. No, it'll be two weeks. The weekend of my birthday, March 27th, Easter Sunday is my birthday. That weekend I'll be out of town, and this message that I'm talking about, referring to, will pop out. So maybe I shouldn't talk about it, but I'm going to do it anyways. You know, we're going to find out a year from now who was really grinding, right? We're going to find out a year from now who was really putting in the work. Because a year from now, when we all stack the stacks of money, or stack how you compare yourself, or stack how many customers you have, or whatever, when we stack it out next year, let's see who has the biggest stack, who put the time in, who believed in themselves, and who got lucky. You know what I'm saying? So next year, we're going to find out who got lucky. And I'm going to be up there comparing my stacks or comparing my customers or whatever, how we're going to compare this thing, because I'm putting it in every day and I'm trying to move myself micro steps forward. But if you only move yourself one micro step forward once a day, or pardon me, once a week, and I'm doing 7 times, I'm moving 6 more micro steps more than you. Compound that over a year, over 365. Let me do the math on that. 6 times 52 weeks. 312 more micro steps to your 52. And over those micro steps, I'm going to get lucky, you know, because I'm going to take more at-bats. I'm going to be working hard to get this thing done. So, guys, my name is Chris Martin. You saw Chloe roaming around. She's right here hanging out, a.k.a. the cat, the producer cat. She runs all the producing material and everything like that, production, After Effects, everything. So, guys, my name is Chris Martin. This is the Saturday live message coming at you today, previously recorded for time reasons, but still doing it today. It's still Saturday. It's still live for Chloe. But I'm going to download this, put this on the web right now, so you guys will have it here in a moment's time. But guys, let's get lucky. But in order for us to get lucky, we have to put the time in. We have to put the grind in, dogs and dogettes. Or if Simon Berger's listening or watching, Mr. Berger, right? You got to put the time in to get lucky. So let's put some time in. Let's move ourselves forward every day, and let's take a reassessment and reevaluate where we are after a year of this. Did you lose 50 pounds? Did you gain enough clients? Did you increase your revenue tenfold? What did you do? We're going to find out a year from now when we reevaluate. But guys, my name is Chris Martin. This is Chloe Cat. This is the Real Albuquerque coming to you today, Saturday. Chloe, let's let these guys go and let them hustle it out. All right, guys, I'm Chris Martin, of course. Said it like 5 times. Check me out on Instagram, rchrismartin. No, actually, Instagram, pardon me, Chris Colton Martin on Instagram. Snapchat, rchrismartin. And, of course, YouTube, you're here. Or if you're on iTunes, you know it. Share it with a friend. And happy Saturday, guys. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.